What wouldn't you eat?
Tight shit.
Where would I draw the line?
Honestly,
I'm not doing the maggot stuff.
Yeah, the maggots.
You know, you ever see that cheese, the maggot cheese?
What?
It's like an aged cheese and it's like a delicacy. It's like
No.
rotten.
Oh, and it's maggots
and
on
it's
it?
Magnets in it.
I think I saw that on, what's that show where they travel the world, they compete, Amazing Race.
Amazing
Oh,
Race.
yeah. See that shit, man?
I've seen them do that on Amazing
I'm gonna
Race.
lose that race,
I
man.
probably wouldn't do that.
No, man.
Maggot cheese.
I'll tell you what, man. There's a lot of things I do and a lot of things I wouldn't do. Bro, nah.
Oh, God. You couldn't log in? Y'all don't have YouTube Premium?
Hey.
No.
No.
Meet Simone Iba, a third-generation
Oh, that
sheep
nigga would
farmer.
do it.
Simone Iba.
We have about 250 to 300 sheep that produce milk.
Get to the maggots, my guy. Get to the maggots.
It's the maggots that give the cheese its distinctive texture and flavor.
He's on his arm chilling.
First, a traditional
A cheese fly?
Oh, they let him lay eggs on it. Nah, bro, that's crazy. It looks like when you squeeze your whiteheads out of your nose.
Yo, this is disgusting.
It's a block
bro.
of pus. The spicy,
Like
different, tasty.
I like funky cheese. I like stinky cheese, but just the thought of it being maggots, I couldn't do it. But I tell you what, the craziest thing I've ever eaten was a big larva.
Really?
Yeah, it was for a show. Nah, it wasn't good. It was for a show. It was one episode of a thing I did in the Philippines, and specifically they were like, "Is there anything crazy you want to try in the Philippines?" I was like, honestly, I have this thing where I like to try crazy shit. I'm like, find me the craziest food to eat in the Philippines, right? And this wasn't like a Filipino delicacy. Like all the Filipinos was looking at me like, this shit is crazy.
What is wrong with
They were like,
this?
"Putang in the mo, this is crazy." So they took me to a restaurant that was a good like hour and a half outside of Manila, right? We had to take a little like van and shit. And this restaurant specifically, they specialized in serving up, unique food items. And so what we did was they did like a whole 5-course meal, and they brought out first they brought out the raw ingredient, and then they brought it out how they prepared at the restaurant, all right? So first it was like, they brought out like some ants, you know what I'm saying? And then they brought it out how they prepared it. It was like stir-fried with some spices or whatever. It was cool.
Stir-fried ants?
Stir-fried ants, yeah. And then they brought out like some chopped up like cow butt and balls, and then they brought that shit out in a soup, some butt and ball soup. Butt ball soup,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And then we had the...
That was good for you?
It was whatever. It tasted like, you know what I'm saying, like liver and, whatever.
Yeah.
Tight shit.
Yeah, liver type shit, right? And then they brought the y'all ever had balut?
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
What is that?
I've heard of
Balut
it.
is the little
Heart or some shit?
No. It's a duck. It's a duck fetus, pretty much.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that.
yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
it'd be feathers on it.
It's like a hard-boiled
no, I have
egg.
not had that one.
Yeah, and the little fetus is kind of like, it's beyond yolk, but it's not fully developed yet.
You're looking at a bird. though.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it on
it's a
TikTok.
bird.
I've seen it on
So we
TikTok.
had one of those.
How you spell it again?
Balut. Yeah, so depending on how far along, you might get a little, you know what I'm saying? You might see a little beak, you might see a little feathers in there.
How does that taste?
It just tastes like a very potent hard-boiled egg. You feel me?
Oh,
And then
okay.
you get the little crunch of the little fetus in there.
Bone? So no bones then.
Little kind of low key,
Cartilage.
low key like soft bones. You feel me? So we had that. Mine wasn't like that level, so it wasn't too crazy to consume.
It all got to get there.
But that wasn't the craziest one. So then they were like, all right, here's the main shit.
That's the appetizer.
This
is the
is the
appetizer.
main for me. This is the story I go home with.
So, bro, they brought out these fucking like wiggling on the plate larva, like that scene in Lion King where like slimy yet satisfied. They was looking like that. Like I'm
This is
talking
the girth
about,
of the
like the
length.
size of my thumb, dog, fucking crawling around on the plate, right?
The girth size of your thumb or just the size?
Both, bro, like
Fuck
this.
that, bruh.
And then but watch this though. Take my thumb off. How you like that?
You were there.
I'm popping out like that. Bow.
Yeah, he did get powers. Fuck, tight shit.
So, but the way they prepared it at the restaurant is like deep fried with a little like ranch or tartar sauce or whatever, right? So, but I've been talking so much shit to the kid that was like hosting me. He was like, "All right, you ready to try one live?" I was like, For real? He was like, yeah. I'm like, all right, man, I ain't no bitch. I've been talking all this shit about eating weird stuff. Let's do it, right? I plop one up. The motherfucking was like undulating in my fingers, you know?
Oh, man. Got the juices in it?
Yeah, dog. So I didn't want to just swallow it, no pause, press play, but because I wanted it to look good on camera, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about the shot. So I fucking bit into it. It gushed into my mouth, no pause. And then like I just ate the rest of it, dog. Just swallowed it. I feel like I blanked out. I don't even remember how it tastes.
It came out your body.
Yeah, a little out of body experience.
Watch yourself.
And
Yeah,
look like, God,
I ain't do it.
you sick motherfucker. And then that was it, man. And then I came back. I flew back to the States, and I had like my tummy hurt for like a week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I went to the doctor. I'm like, hey, man, so I was in the Philippines. I ate like a larva.
Yeah.
Hey, the blue. You know what the blue is? Check it out.
So yeah, and then it's all for a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? He gave me some meds, and that was it.
Yeah.
Did it get demonetized?
Nah.
I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, nah.
What did you take to get it out your system?
He just gave me, I don't know, I forget. He just gave me a little something. He's like, oh, so you went overseas and you tried something weird and you had a little bug. I'm like, yeah. Gave me some pills and that was it.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I'm on the
But now I
sidelines.
got superpowers. You feel me?
Oh,
And then I ate Chia's placenta after she gave birth to that first baby.
Oh
too.
yeah. Do you remember that? That's more common.
Is that stir fried?
Whoa.